Welcome to part 2, guys, of my Sitting Cuties Alola show off. I have been collecting plushies for so long, and last episode we went over some of the more popular ones that we actually got to add to our collection recently. But today's episode, we actually get to show off some more unique ones, and I'm super excited for this episode because it actually shows off some of my favorite Alola Pokemon that aren't the usual faves. So without further ado, I think we should just stop talking and show off number 1. And similar to last episode, how I said I got a double, I did get a double of Serena by accident sent to me. This is really cool because this one, I have no idea if you saw last episode why I got sent doubles, but for some reason I did get sent those doubles. I got sent 2 Serenas and another Pokemon that you'll see in a little bit. However, this one is really cool because this one's actually going to be going to my friend in exchange for a commission for some art, which I will definitely take. It works out with me and her, so I'm super happy. But as well as that, I just really like Serena. Serena's a really cool Pokemon in my opinion. I used it in my Ultra Sun and Moon playthrough last time I played. Actually, first time I played, technically second to last time I played because I've played twice now. But yeah, having Serena was really fun to use. I used a bunch of Pokemon that I didn't really use before, like Mantine, who I'd previously talked about last time. And Cineroar was always fun to use. Lotso, the Beware, that's always the great part. But yeah, these are really cute plushies. I am in love with how this looks. Super, super cute. You could probably honestly stand up Serena for the most part. It doesn't do too much sitting, but when it does, I mean, it still works out. But for the most part, I think it looks a lot better standing up. The hair is amazing. They actually sewed on these portions. I thought it was going to be like the printed on fabric. However, I guess they decided against it for this one. It's so weird how they decide which ones to do. It's just weird. Like, there is some printed on fabric, like the little crown portion, but they also got felt on there, so it's a very unique combination. It's what I've been noticing for a bunch of these guys. The hair is actually sewn on, so you can't really pull that off, which, I mean, there's no issue with that for me, so I think this is a really good plushie for Serena. I believe the second Serena plushie we've ever seen, so I will definitely take it. I know I talked about the other double that I got, so I should show off the one that I'm keeping in my collection. That is Toxipex. I love Marini so much. I've been wanting to use a Marini on any team that I get a chance to use it on. I just have not found that moment yet, but once I do, I will definitely be rocking Marini on my team. But this Toxipex is so freaking cool. I love the colorations Toxipex has with that like pinkish purple and the blue, and then of course the dark bluish and then the purple on the bottom for the actual Pokemon. Really cool Pokemon in my opinion. I really love how these look. I was gonna grab Marini, but I decided against it just because of the fact that they actually have, I believe, a Tomy Marini plushie, so I feel like that might be a better one to grab for the future, but also that'd be a really cute one to have on my shoulder. Maybe keep it away from Corsola. I could already see this guy eyeing Corsola right now. But yeah, I really like how this one ended up being. You can't really see too much of the actual Toxipex whenever you have it sitting down like this one. It kind of hides underneath there, but it works out for what I think it is. It's a pretty simple one in my opinion. It does have a bunch of spikes to it, but for the most part, it's not a crazy design that would be super hard to make. It's just adding a bunch of little portions to it. And then of course, the little guy hiding in there is absolutely adorable. And I'm really happy we actually got some Toxipex merch. I gotta get Marini, like I said. Maybe I'll get the Sitting Cutie if I can't find the full Homie one. But I do think that this would be a really cool plushie to get matching with it. So maybe I will get the Sitting Cutie for Marini. Who knows? This one, I'm very disappointed we didn't get all of the colors for them. But you know what? For what it is, I still think it's pretty cute. And that is Minior. And Minior is absolutely adorable. Oh my goodness. I love that face so much. Such a cute little face. I actually used one on my Sun and Moon team a little while ago. I named him Starboy because Starboy is one of my other names that I was given. Star is one of my nicknames besides Patu. So that's one of the ones that I have after it. So I had to name him Starboy because he is a little Starboy and he is absolutely adorable. Like I said, I do wish they had different color ones. I would have absolutely loved to have a whole purple one of these guys. Purple would have been such a cool color. That or green, honestly, would have been a really cool color to have. but I will take the pink little guy. He is a very simple plushie, with the whole stitching portion actually being the main part of the body, but as you go further out, it's actually the printed on fabric. So once again, another Pokemon that they basically use everything for, because they even have the mesh over here with the eyes to signal the around portions of it. So they, in this whole set, kind of used a whole bunch of different kind of formats for it that you would see usually with like one Pokemon would have this and that, one would have this and that, but this one they got this, that, this, and those. So a whole bunch of different unique things that they actually added for this Pokemon, along with a bunch of the other ones like I was talking about with Serena. So I am super happy we were able to get this little guy added to our collection. He is so adorable. I might try to figure out if I can find anywhere to put him, because I feel like that'd be such a cute place to put him somewhere. I don't know just yet, but once I do, Minior will definitely have to have somewhere cool to go in the collection, because I do love Minior a lot. I just really wish it was purple. Next up, probably one of my favorite ones that I actually got during this whole set. I have loved this Pokemon recently, and I'm super happy to finally get him. We got Drampa, and Drampa is absolutely adorable. Oh my goodness, look how long he is too. Gosh, this Drampa plush might be amazing. He is so freaking cute. I love the colorations they gave Drampa with that swamp color, along with like not a full-on white, but more of a graying white, which matches Drampa. I just always loved Drampa since Sun and Moon came out. I never really used one on my team. I do have one on my Sun playthrough. I just haven't gotten very far on there. But for this guy, he is absolutely adorable. And again, they're using everything, whether it be the regular stitch, the actual sewing in the eyes, the mesh, and as well as the printed on fabric, even if it's a little bit. I think that this is a really beautiful plushie, and I'm super happy to have him in my collection. He's going to have somewhere where he's just popping his head out. Honestly, Drampa is the Hisuian Gudra to me. That's how much I love both of them uniquely. They are so freaking cute, and they definitely have that lovable little long guy added to the thing, so I'm happy to say Drampa is a part of the collection. And then I had to get one Ultra Beast at least on here, and I had to finish off a collection piece. You guys know I already have Poiple, so it was the best time to get Naganadel. And this one is honestly a really nice one. It has a different type of fabric than the other ones do, which I don't even know how to explain what kind of fabric this is. It kind of feels like couch fabric, if that makes any sense at all. This guy is absolutely awesome. It looks so much more unique than some of the other ones, and honestly, I am here for it. Such a cool plushie. Poiple was definitely my favorite Ultra Beast when it came out, and so the fact that we have Naganadel as well, definitely an awesome one to add to the collection. I have been looking for a Naganadel plushie for so long. Actually, right before I started this channel, and I was getting plushies like maybe every few weeks and showing them off, or every few months and showing them off in a video. Naganadel was the one that I really wanted a plushie of, but I just could not find it anywhere. Pokemon Center was sold out, and that was before they were actually selling out of stuff, so you could find a bunch of stuff. Like, that's how I got my Dusk Lycanroc and all that kind of stuff before it was actually sold out forever. But I am super happy to say that I got a Naganadel finally added to my collection. Not only adding him to the collection, but completing my Poiple collection. So I will definitely take this to the collection. But yeah, guys, we have some new family members added to the collection. I'm super happy to have a whole bunch of sitting cuties that I get to show off. This has been fun. I haven't had a long time where I've been able to actually show off any new sitting cuties in so long. I haven't gotten too many from the Kalos set, so now that I'm able to show off some from the Alolan set, very, very happy to do. And even though I do think that it's way overpriced, they should still only be $10.99, and the fact that they are over $10.99, absolutely ridiculous. I just can't believe that us as a community has been able to let that happen for so long. We need to get something checked out in our brains or something like that, because we are making the biggest mistake of letting these happen. But they're just so cute. I must admit, they are so cute, and I just adore them. So I'm going to try to get as many as I can. Not a lot, especially now that they're so expensive. I remember seeing it whenever Unova came out, just how expensive they have gotten, and I was like, wow, I really hope it doesn't stay like this. And Lo and behold, it became even more expensive. We are almost to $20 a pop for each of these guys, and they are not the best control quality. Some of these guys are very, very bad when it comes to the sewing. A lot of the stitching is out of place. Some of these will not look good, in my opinion. So it does suck that they're so expensive, but hey, we get to show some of them off and add them collection. That is sadly the piece that comes with the Pokemon collectors, and if you love Pokemon, you are suffering right now. So sucks for us, but I'm glad to show some of these guys off for you. So maybe it makes at least showing off and grabbing something else in the future a little bit easier. Maybe you were on the edge on if I should get Grandpa, and you decided after this video that you might want to. So if I helped you guys figure something out, then I greatly appreciate it, and I'm glad I got to be a part of that. But yeah, guys, you saw all of these unique ones. If you wanted to see the more popular ones that I got, last video I actually had them, so feel free to check that out. But yeah, guys, that's going to be for me. If you all enjoyed, I would love it if you hit the like button and subscribe. And I think I'm going to head on out of here. So I will see you guys next time. Peace out.